Hello, Jezebel. This is John. I thought because it looks like you only have about 35 minutes, I would send you a recording of some of your topics here. For example, the student list. Here we are, and to see all your students, teachers, etc., user tab, group editor, and here's all your students. There's 800, I think, and 845 people in the catalog, 223 inactive. Let's see the students first. I'll put a check mark here. Once again, I went to User Group Editor. I put a check mark in Student Search. I'm thinking you need to redo your student database, and I have attached a help sheet that you could probably get a new student roster or the current student roster from the school administration. And it's really good to have unique numbers like I see this number here. Emails are great to have. The grade, if you have a homeroom number or a teacher that's in, say, grade 2 or whatever, that's very good to have, okay? And I'm seeing you have, 719 students, but 200, okay, here's grade 5. This looks pretty good, yep. Let's see the inactive students. So I've clicked inactive student, search. 223. Now why? Okay, most of these could be deleted. I won't do it today, just to tell you, to clean out the catalog. If anyone has any books out, like here's a student, Alejandra Alarcon, has 5 items out. That student seems to have left your school. Let's have a look at these items. I'm going to click here, see how long they've been out. Okay, they were doing 2020. Wow. All right, let me go back. So that's where I would say, I don't want the expired. I would say for this student, you want to mark these all lost, and I'll show you that later. But we could get rid of a lot of these students, okay, and put in a new database. So there's a little bit about the student list. Now, and we can cover this again, and I can help. Now, as far as your loan limits, all right, admin, preferences. We're going to item types. Far left side, item types. And here's where you say who gets what for how long and how many. Right now, students have a 5-day loan, which is a week. I'm assuming you're closed weekends. Yet they can renew for 15 days. That seems odd to me. They have a 5-day loan, but they can renew for 3 weeks, 3 school weeks. The reserve at 100 is perfect. The hold is good. The maximum time of renewals is 10, and students can take out 2 items at a time, or total, and teachers get 10 items. They have a 30-day loan with a 10-day renewal. Okay? You have 6,820 items. So this is where we can change it. I'd say we should change this because 15-day renewal, this should be 15 as well, but I'll leave it for our Zoom, or if you see this before, you can let me know. Once again, to see the loan limits, etc., that's admin, preferences, item types, right here. Now, to see the entire collection in one report, admin, reports and tools. Go to the far left side, item stat reports. At the bottom, the shelf list and ranges is a very good report, definitive library report. This shows that you have 6,695 records, 6,784 holdings, which are extra copies of books, multiple volumes, etc. And here's your complete holding sheet. I'm just going to look at a few pages. I'm seeing books without call numbers, and we should talk about that. Now I'm seeing call numbers, and we should. Okay, these look like they may be textbooks. So let's go to another page. We can talk about that as well. All right. Yeah. Okay, let me go to the very last page. And I'm going to send this to you in a CSV spreadsheet. Okay, I see IP. Okay. So to send it in a spreadsheet, Select all pages, and you'll have this in a spreadsheet like Excel. I am going to export as a CSV, all, export. And I'm going to save this, and I'll send this in the email. Next item you had was searching by themes. I'm going to enter in science, just to do a basic catalog search to see what we get. We have 40 records under the word science. All right. I also wanted to mention that you can turn locations on. So if you have different topics or themes or areas of the library that you want to have a location on, that's very easy to do, and let me show you what I mean by that. I was referring to locations. We could turn on a location filter, and you could have different classrooms, or, hang on a minute, I'll show you another school. So you could have locations of classrooms. If teachers at school had their own classroom sets, things like that, that could be a possibility. Another example of locations, if you'd like to add those, they're easy to do. For example, fiction or graphic novels or primary or picture books or the library office, biography copies, audio, video. Okay, so those are examples that we could put on your site very easily. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm going to end this clip now so it doesn't get too long. And if you have any items to add to your collection, send along an example. I'll put this in the email, and I'll record me adding an item and show you that, and then we'll do this again in the Zoom. But I thought this would be very helpful for you to have this, and I have many other recordings as well. So I'm glad to do this.